Okay, so hopefully you're pretty comfortable going back and forth between your visual editor and your HTML editor. And I'm assuming that you haven't made any changes to your post either. If you have, make sure to click on Update in the top right corner. I haven't made any changes to my post here, so I don't need to save them by clicking on that Update button. But what I want to do with you now is I actually want to go and create an HTML-based post, or I want to go and create a post that utilizes the HTML editor here in WordPress, and we'll be sure to do a little bit of HTML hand coding here as well so you can see exactly how this works. So here's what I'm going to do. Over underneath the Posts menu, I'm going to go ahead and click on Add New. So you and I are about to create a brand new post here. And by the way, I get this warning here. WordPress thinks that I've made changes to this post, and I haven't. What I could do, though, is I could click on Cancel and then make sure to click on Update there in the top right corner. Or if I'm pretty sure I haven't made any changes, or if I want to discard my changes, I can just click on OK. And I'm glad that this came up because I've been waiting for this dialog box to come up because I did want to talk about it. So whenever you navigate away from a WordPress page that possibly has changes on it, WordPress is going to ask you what you want to do about it. Anyway, hopefully all good there. Okay, so back to creating our HTML post. So here's what I'm going to do inside our new post. I'm going to start off by adding in a title for our post. And again, I'm going to keep it really simple and really generic here. I'm going to call this, Here's a Post using the HTML editor. Okay, wonderful. Now, notice down below the title field that we're still inside our visual editor. So I'm going to make sure to flip over to my HTML editor now. And as a quick aside, notice, of course, that your permalink shows up just below your title there. All right, now we can actually start working with the HTML editor. So for example, what I might do is I could type in some HTML code here. I could type in an open angle bracket followed by a P and then a close angle bracket. And if you know your HTML, you know that that's a paragraph. And I could type in something like, here's the opening paragraph for my new HTML-based post. Something like this. One of the most important things about HTML is that when you open an element, you've got to remember to close it. So I'm going to hit open angle bracket again, / P, and then close angle bracket. Now, as a quick aside, if you're an HTML veteran, I mean, this is pretty rudimentary stuff, right? Really, I'm doing this for those who are watching who really don't know much about HTML, because I know that there's a lot of people out there that still struggle with HTML. So let's say we have something like this, right? And then maybe what I decide to do below that is maybe I'll hit enter once or twice, and then maybe I decide I want to do a list. Perhaps this time I want to do a numbered list, right? So what I would do is I would hit open angle bracket, and I would say OL for ordered list, so UL for a bulleted list, OL for a numbered list, close angle bracket, and then here's my little trick, by the way, whenever I'm hand coding HTML, is I usually hit enter a few times, and then I go and close the tag that I just opened, right? So I don't forget, because I'm kind of forgetful that way. So anyway, so I just opened an ordered list, and then I went and closed it, and then I'll move my cursor up just below that open OL tag. And let's go and throw in some quick list items. So I'm going to hit open angle bracket, LI, close angle bracket, and you can type in whatever you want. Again, I'm just kind of keeping this generic for us here. I'll type in item 1, and then I'll close my list items. So open angle bracket, / LI, close angle bracket. I'll move my cursor down, and let's go and throw in one more list item. So open angle bracket, LI, close angle bracket. I'll type in item 2, and then close my list item. Open angle bracket, / LI, close angle bracket. Of course, when you're hand coding HTML, copying and pasting sure does come in handy here. This is a really, really, really simple example of using your HTML editor. But in any regard, let's see what we actually get here. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and collapse down my browser so we can see the right-hand side here, the top right here. As you know, you can save this as a draft if you want, or you can go and publish them to your live blog. Let's go and publish them. So I'll go ahead and click on Publish. And then, once again, I'll use my Command key or the Control key on the Windows side, hold that fella down, and click on Visit Site up in the top left corner. Here's our blog. I'll just scroll down a little bit here. Here's our new post right there. Here's a post using the HTML editor. There's our opening paragraph, and there's our numbered list.